right. Right. So this is the GraphPad. Once you launch your GraphPad Prism, you have an interface like this coming. Now, the type of data we are going to work on is a column data. So we'll select column and then we'll click on create. And once we click on column and create, we have an interface that looks similar to that which we have in Excel. So what we are going to do here is that we are going to go to Excel and we'll copy the data that we have there and then come and paste here. So let's go to Excel and then do the copy, then we'll come back. So we have copied and we are going back to GraphPad Prism. And then we'll paste Control V or we click and then, yes, so as we can see, our data is also here loaded on the GraphPad Prism. So GraphPad also gives us the leverage to input our data real time, make adjustments accordingly, and all that. So this is one beautiful thing that we can say about all these statistic packages. They make their interfaces are very interactive, and they make it easy for one to navigate around. So next is for us to do analysis. So we'll click on this thing here, analyze. So once you click on analyze, you come to we are doing column analysis. So you come to column stats. The other forms of column analysis can be ranging from t-test, one way ANOVA, frequency distribution, ROC curves, and the rest. But our focus is going to be on what? Column statistics. So we'll click on column statistics. And once we click on column statistics, it gives us a drop-down menu where we can check the individual descriptive parameters we are interested in. So we are interested in minimum, maximum, quartiles, mean, standard deviation, standard error. Now, mind you, there's no median here, but our knowledge of the fact that the 50th percentile equates to median will help us to get a median value, even if median is not written here. So skewness and ketosis are also here, geometric symmetry and all that. So let's just check them. So all you need to do is just to check the various measures that you are interested in. And then when it comes here, the confidence interval. Yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about, but it has come here, so I will mention it. So the confidence interval, here we are calculating 95% confidence interval. So the basic formula that is used in doing that is the mean that you have obtained plus or minus twice, or no, the z-score for 95% distribution value, which is which equates to 1.96 times the standard error of the mean. So you calculate the standard error, which is basically the standard deviation divided by square root of the sample size. Once you get that value, you multiply it by the z-score for 95% confidence interval. When you use the z table, the z normal distribution table, that value is 1.96. It's a constant value. So you multiply 1.96 times the standard error plus or minus the mean gives you the 95% confidence interval. But I will not do all those mathematics. The platform gives us the leverage to do that. So once we click on OK at the bottom over here, it gives us the minimum, the 25% percentile, the median, the 75th percentile, the maximum for all the parameters. So these are the values that we have. When it comes to the median, it gives us the median, the mean value, the standard deviation, the standard error of the mean. So with this value and then the 1.96 value, we can predict our confidence interval, but it is given to us here, so no worry. The coefficient of variation is also given basically by the mean divided standard deviation by the mean times 100. So that can also be calculated, but here it is given to us, so we'll not really worry about it. Now the skewness value and then the ketosis value are also here given for each of the variables, right? So basically, this is how um, the GraphPad Prism also works. It is also similar to what's the name? JAS. But unlike JAS, that gives us side-by-side view of this thing, and we can check and uncheck and see how it plays out real time. Here, if we want to change anything, we'll have to go back to the data. So we'll click here and go back to the data and repeat any analysis we want to change. But unlike the JAS platform, or unlike the GraphPad platform, we can do that real time on the JAS platform. So right, so we are done with the GraphPad platform as well. We want to also look at the